maybe sometime need a little extra money in form of a loan. Now, there are some special considerations, though, for business owners. And today we have the Chief Lending Officer with Create Credit Union to tell us more about maybe what small business owners should do and even could do about requesting a loan. Thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, Josh Haldeman. I'm the Chief Lending Officer with Create Credit Union.
Perfect. Okay, so sometimes business owners, they might not really think about financing until it comes down to their bottom line and they need it urgently. What would you tell them and what would your advice be to them going forward?
Yeah, the best advice right now is just to get prepared. Now, obviously, if you need money now, then you got to do everything that you can. But the more prepared you can be, the better off you're going to be. Have your tax returns done, have your financial statements in order, and really work on developing a relationship with a local lender. That'll help you so that when things are urgent, they already know you and they can help you in a more rapid manner.
If they're looking to get some type of like an SBA 504 loan, what is the process going to be for that?
Yeah, so it's your standard loan application, which we really try to streamline and facilitate. A lot of people think, oh, this is a hard thing and it's confusing. At Create Credit Union, we've done a really good job of making it a simple process. We're very proud of the fact that last year we were the #1 SBA lender in the state of Nevada. Credit Union has never done that, and so we are very proud of that. But what they need to do is you use an SBA 504 loan to purchase property. They're going to buy their building, they're going to buy the warehouse. And so you need to have your ducks in line. But one of the benefits of the 504 loan is you need less of a down payment than your traditional financing.
Okay.
And so you typically come in with a 10% down payment as opposed to a 25% down payment.
And then what about the timing with this? How long is it going to take? How long should people be prepared for with this entire process?
So typically, the time of the appraisal is the longest thing in the whole mix, and so that takes about 3 weeks. We really pride ourselves on working with the borrowers so that we can get things done in a rapid manner. And part of that goes back to that relationship. If you have that relationship built, then the underwriting's much easier. We already have your financials. Maybe we've even come in and we've done a consultation with you where we've said, hey, you know, your cash flow looks a little weak here. Maybe we can focus on some of these areas. One of the things I like, our loan officers are very good at giving a consultative approach where think of them as an extra member of your team that you don't have to pay.
Wow, I love it. Okay, so let's talk about credit scores, because sometimes when businesses want to get a loan, they might be a little afraid that it's all going to be about their credit score if they don't have a great one. Is it yes or no or maybe or an in-between?
So it's an in-between. What I'll tell you, typically the answer, your credit score is important, but it is by far not the most important thing. Now, if your credit is terrible, that can be bad. But if your credit, say you've had some hiccups in the past, we can get past that. The key factor is your cash flow. Cash flow is very important. The collateral is very important. Obviously, your credit score is going to play a role, but as long as you're good at maintaining and managing most of your bills, you're going to be okay.
And then if somebody's watching this right now, or if they see it later, what is the first step that they have to take to be able to start this process?
So I would contact a loan officer at Create Credit Union and just start that process of saying, hey, I'm looking at buying a building. What do I need to do? They'll walk through every step of the way, and they'll make it as easy as possible.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us, giving all those insight and those tips. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Well, folks, don't go anywhere. We have a lot more coming up.